Sleep well?
Yeah, great.
Did you miss me?
Only your body heats. Glad you think it's funny.
Well, it is. I could hardly let you sleep with me in my grandmother's house.
Just an old-fashioned country girl at heart, eh?
That's right.
What's he doing out here?
He slept out here.
Why would you want to sleep out here in a cold shed when you can be nice and warm inside with Melanie?
Nan?
Hey, what a horrible thing to say, Nanny.
People in love should stay together.
Who said anything about being in love?
Oh, you young people of today, I can't make you out. That's better. Don't you think so?
Sure, sure.
Shut up.
Sugar pie, honey bunch. You know that I love you. Oh, I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. In and out my life, in and out my come and you go.
Who would have thought Ernie had it in him?
What are you talking about?
I think CJ's having a dig about your date with the Teen Queens, Max.
I wouldn't exactly call it a date. From what I heard, the girls only had eyes for Ernie. Left you guys for dead in the romance stakes.
And who told you that, CJ?
Oh, a little bird.
Yeah, a big little bird called Jojo. What are you so happy about?
He's gloating because we blew it with the Teen Queens.
I'm gloating because I'm getting married to the most wonderful woman in the world, and you're not.
The wedding's on?
About time.
Oh, congratulations, mate. Have you organised everything?
What do you mean?
Well, there is the church to book, you know.
Done that?
Reception organised?
Well,
Catering?
Guest list?
oh, wait a minute. One thing at a time.
CJ, when you're organising a wedding, nothing can be left to chance.
No, she's busy. I'll come back later.
The later you leave it, the worse it'll be. Tell her now.
No.
Tell me what?
Oh, it's not important.
Well, it must be important if you're that worried about telling me. Now sit down and tell me what's going on.
The marriage is on again.
Well, it does seem to change daily, but what was so hard about that?
I know you don't really approve.
I was only worried that you were doing it for the wrong reasons.
Well, I want you to be there anyway.
Of course I'll be there.
Even if Dad comes?
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
What made you think I would?
Oh, I don't know. I was just being dumb, I guess.
Listen, whatever's happened in the past can stay there as far as I'm concerned. I'm your family too now.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'd better start getting things organised.
I gather the answer was yes.
Well, of course. Don't tell me you thought I wouldn't go too.
No. But things have been a bit strange around here lately.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. You tell me.
It's nothing to do with Tony.
But all to do with you.
So where do we go from here?
Where do you want to go?
Well, you could propose to me. We could have a big white wedding, 8 kids, and live happily together until we die. I didn't think so. How about this? You finish your breakfast and then you split.
Sounds more like it. So you coming back with me or what, Mel?
No, I think I'll hang around here for a while.
Suit yourself.
I usually do. Not even gonna stay for a second cup.
I'm not big on goodbyes. Catch you around, okay?
What makes you think there's anything wrong?
I know you.
I'm just a bit stressed lately, that's all. Nothing seems to be going right at the moment. Claire's having such a great time, she doesn't want to come home.
I'm sure she's missing you.
Oh, it's selfish of me to stop her having a good time just because I miss her.
Maybe you should be selfish once in a while.
And on top of everything else, Bob's so involved with Jack, I scarcely get the time of day.
Then put your foot down. You can't play second fiddle again.
I know. But you know what he's like when he gets involved with something that totally consumes him. I can't compete with that.
And
Well, isn't that enough?
Claire will be back. Anyway, it's quite simple for you to go over there.
I know.
And you're a strong lady. If you lay down the law to Bob, he's not going to risk losing you again.
You're right, but...
But nothing. Those two problems are easily solved. There's something else, isn't there?
All right. You asked for it. Here it is. I'm pregnant, Martha.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah. We might do it again sometime, eh?
What do you mean, what sort of wedding? A wedding's a wedding.
No, well, you could have a traditional wedding or you could have an off-the-wall wedding.
I'd go for off the wall. If Tony's mad enough to marry you in the first place.
Oh, very funny. Look, guys, I only intend on getting married once and I want to do it properly. That means a traditional church service with the lot.
Is that what Tony wants?
Of course it is.
Well, you're going to have to talk with the rep.
Done that.
Has he told you the three most important things when getting married?
Of course he has. What are they?
CJ, if you're going to have a traditional wedding, then we're going to have to get serious, right?
Yeah. Oh, I love you, James. I'd love to marry you, but I'm not engaged. Okay.
Get out of
I'm ready to get serious. Fire away, Max.
Eh?
The three questions. You be Reverend Bob.
Oh, all right. Are you the best of friends?
CJ.
Absolutely.
Sick question.
Come on, Max.
This one's a bit delicate. Thanks.
We're all men here. I think.
Are you lovers?
Guys, it's serious, okay?
Not yet, but we will be.
Oh. Okay. What about children?
Give me a break, Max.
Well, the church isn't saying you have to have kids, mate, but it is something you should have discussed, John.
Right, then I'll talk about it with Tony.
Well, it's nice to know you think as a couple and not just singular.
Right. So do I pass?
As long as you understand the commitment you're making, CJ.
I love Tony, and I'm going to love her forever. Is that enough commitment for you?
It's enough for me, mate.
Great, so that's it.
Not quite. Hey, guys, I reckon we should rehearse the wedding ceremony. Hey.
Are you positive?
For goodness sake, Martha, I am a doctor.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just such a shock.
You're shocked. How do you think I feel?
Well, congratulations. Or was that the wrong thing to say?
Thanks. I'm not really sure yet.
Gather you haven't told Bob.
No. You're the only one who knows.
Oh, shouldn't you tell him? He is the father.
I'm still trying to come to terms with it myself. Besides, he's got enough on his plate at the moment.
Sure. How do you feel about it?
I don't know.
Oh, shut up, short John. You're getting on my nerves. Right. And if you don't keep your beak shut, you'll end up as cockatoo soup.
He hasn't changed, has he?
Language has improved. He used to swear like a war pig. The young man's gone, I see.
Nan, he is not my young man.
You seem pretty close to me.
Yeah, well, we might run into each other again. Who knows?
You can't fool me, young lady. You miss him a lot more than you're making out.
Go and do your gardening, Nan.
I am. I'm digging up the dirt.
Why do you say that, Shot John? I think things are looking up.
Looking for someone?
Hi, Ernie. Drinks from me.
That's very generous. I'll have a whiskey and Reg will have a skirt.
Not so fast. You may not be included. Of course you're included. You all are.
Great. What's the occasion?
I'm just happy, that's all. Really? So does that mean that the wedding's on? It sure is.
That's great news, Tony.
So CJ finally woke up to himself, eh? Well, in his own words, he's stoked. That's great. Well, what sort of wedding are you having?
Oh, you know, a wedding. We are gathered here together in the sight of God type wedding.
Well, hang on. CJ's not going to want to come at a traditional wedding. He's going to want something far more radical.
Like what?
Like a nude bungee jumping wedding.
Oh, you're kidding.
Or you can get married in Las Vegas and have a drive-in wedding by an Elvis impersonator.
I don't mind something exotic, but that's a bit too off the wall.
Well, you better come up with something fast before CJ organises a big white wedding on the top of Mount Everest.
Oh, enough already.
This is like a tourist resort.
Nan, you think a couple of sightseers is a tourist boom?
Oh, time was when only the locals knew about this place. Now there's all sorts of people in all sorts of cars.
I guess you don't like tourists.
Oh, I see what happens when these places get overrun. They lose their character. Everyone's out to make a quick buck.
You're right there.
Oh, I wish I'd never taught him that. Shut up, short John, or I'll throttle you.
What was that?
I don't know.
What's going on?
Someone's shooting at us.
How about a theme wedding?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, you have like a a vampire theme, and everyone dresses up as Dracula, and you hire a castle, and you suck each other's necks a lot.
Oh, Jojo, we ought to at least try and be serious.
Oh, don't you believe it? My wedding was a comedy routine from start to finish.
Yeah, right. Maybe we ought to warn CJ.
No, I want it to be a surprise. Well, maybe you need an extra sensory wedding.
Yeah, we could blindfold all the guests and they'd go around feeling each other out.
Yeah, that'd be great, especially if we invited some male strippers.
Oh, yeah. Guys, CJ's trying to think positively about seeing it. I don't think that'd really help.
Here's the answer to all your problems.
Mondo matrimony. Weird and wonderful wedding ceremonies from around the world.
I knew it'd come in handy one day.
Where'd you get this?
From a Muslim ashram in Tehran.
Oh, yeah, get real, Ernie.
It was on special at the bookstore, reduced to $2.
Yeah, I can see why. There's some weird stuff in here.
Well, that's what we wanted, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, look, here's a good one. The Bantu tribe in central Tanzania have a ceremony where it's customary for the bride and groom to eat the guests at the end of the wedding.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, I don't know, you could have a fortune in catering.
Could we maybe go for something a little less exotic? Something with pictures.
Let me see.
Oh, there's one.
What are we going to do?
I tell you one thing we're not going to do, and that's stay around here like sitting ducks. What I can't work out is why someone would want to take pot shots at a nice girl like you.
Maybe they don't think I'm that nice.
And who would they be?
You don't want to know.
I see. Well, I reckon the only thing to do is to make a run for it. Run where? To the back fence.
But not even if we get there, there's miles of bush after that.
You have forgotten two things, my girl. One, I got through the wall, and there were plenty more bullets flying around than here. And two, I know this place like the back of my hand.
Yes, then, I know, but if
No buts. You can stay here if you like, but I'm going bush. Are you with me?
Well, I'm hardly going to let you go by yourself.
Then what are we waiting for?
The first person that touches me is a dead man.
Come on, Sam. We've got to rehearse.
Yeah, it's the most important day in Tony and CJ's life.
So you put the bride's dress on, mate.
Look, it's not as if we're asking you to put on the real frock.
Yeah.
Suspenders would be nice.
Oh, there's going to be blood splattered on the walls. And that's a promise.
Valentine!
Right, hold it. Sam's right. He shouldn't have to put on a dress.
What?
Training bra will be fine.
Get him! Get him! I got him!
This is totally ridiculous. I'm nearly 40. I'm a doctor and I'm dealing with an unplanned pregnancy. Talk about a great role model. How do I tell Bob?
He'll be over the moon.
Oh, that's what worries me.
I don't understand.
I'm too old to go through bringing up a baby again.
Lots of women in their late 30s have babies.
But do they have a busy medical practice? Do they want to spend time living their own lives instead of raising children?
The two things aren't mutually exclusive.
All right, I admit it, I'm being selfish. I'm only thinking about how this is going to affect me.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. But it doesn't alter the fact you still have to tell Bob.
Martha, I don't know that I want to have this baby.
I just need to breathe. Just a minute, I'll catch up. I am not leaving you. I go through far worse situations in the war.
Manuel, a little bit younger than...
Exactly. They're not after a stringy old bird like me. They're after you. I'm not going to tell you again. Get! Get!
The Mazuda tribe of nomads in the Upper Sudan don't believe in monogamy. So it's not unusual for them to marry 6 people at the same ceremony.
You're making that up.
No, I am not. And after the ceremony, they drink fermented antelope blood. And the guests have an orgy that lasts a week.
Oh, that's revolting.
Sounds all right to me. Wonder if you can get a cheap airfare.
This is absolutely the one. The wedding ceremony of the Harlem Blood Brothers gang. Oh, this is perfect. A New York rat wedding.
CJ would love that. Maybe we should try it out first, huh?
Fine by me. All right, Pin, you can be CJ and Tone. Well, you can be Tone for obvious reasons.
What about me?
Sorry, Anne, but we're fresh out of antelope blood. Okay, places everyone. All you Duke now listen good. I'll tell you about the brotherhood and why we're gathered here today for the wedding of Tony and CJ. Woo! Now these 2 dudes, well, they're in love, and with some help from the man above, we'll join together, CJ and Tony, in a state of holy matrimony. Now, CJ, my man, will you take Tony and live in love and harmony?
I'll tell you something, and that's no jive. I'll love Tony till the day I die.
Now, Tony, will you take CJ and love and honor and obey?
I'll love and honor, because that's a rule, but I ain't obey, because I'm no fool.
CJ and Tony, together for life, and I declare them man and wife.
Yeah, I see. Hold on.
Hold still, because I just haven't finished. Come on, is this real? That's unreal.
Well?
You don't want to know about it, CJ. You don't want to know about it.
You should see that.
Remember that ring? I gave it to you as a token of my loyalty and friendship. You betrayed me. And all I ever wanted in return for that trust was loyalty. Leave the cheek. Enjoy yourself. I got peasants like Arnie. Weasels like Jimmy. Boys like her. My loyal friend.
You telling me?
Sure.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join this man and this woman, guys, in holy matrimony, which is an honourable state.
Can't see you, babe, but you smell good enough to eat. Hey, we're not even married. She's got the rolling pin out. Come on.
In this holy manner, Craig and Samantha have come to be joined. Therefore, if anyone here can show just cause why they shouldn't be lawfully joined together, let him speak now or forever remain silent. What?
I got a problem with this.
What is it?
There's something strange about the bride, but I can't.
Right, objection overruled. Craig, do you take Samantha to heaven to hold, etc., etc.?
Try and keep me away, hubba bubba.
Hey, cut it out. Samantha, do you take Craig to heaven to hold, to honour and obey, forsake...
What's that word?
Forsake?
No, obey. I am not obeying him.
Well, you have to.
It is old-fashioned and it is sexist, and why should the man be the master of the house?
Actually, Jamie, I think Sam's right, mate. Women
Thank
don't
you,
have
Max.
to obey these days. You know?
Oh, excuse me, I didn't know you were such a feminist. You don't have to obey, okay? Can we get on with this? Who gives this woman to this man?
There you go again!
What?
I'm a human being! Just because I'm a woman, I don't have to be given away!
Look, if we don't rehearse this properly, then we're going to stuff up the most important day in Tony and CJ's life. Right. All right, and we'll only have ourselves to blame. So, who gives this woman to this man?
I do. What did I ever do to you?
Please.
The longer you leave it, the more hurt he'll be that you didn't tell him straight away.
But the problem is, I'm not sure how I feel, what I want.
You're in a relationship with a man who loves you. You're both having a baby. Surely that amounts to something.
If this baby was planned, things would be different, but it wasn't. I can't help feeling irresponsible.
I hate to state the obvious, especially to a doctor, but it takes two people to make a baby.
Right, I'm being irrational. Bob will probably be wrapped. It's me I'm worried about.
Sounds to me as if you've already made up your mind.
I don't know if I've got the patience to go through bringing up a baby again.
But whatever you decide, it doesn't change the fact that you've got to tell Bob. He has a right to know.
You know what he's like. When he gets involved with something, he shuts everyone else out.
He won't shut you out, not with something as important.
All right, so I'm an emotional coward. But doesn't it count for something that I'm afraid to tell him?
No, it doesn't. Tell him.
So, right, with this ring... Oh, the ring. With this ring, I wed you. And with this body, I worship you.
Don't even think about it.
With all that I am and all that I have, I honour you in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Sorry. Amen.
Right. Samantha and Craig have now witnessed to their mutual consent before God and this company. I therefore pronounce you husband and wife. You make your bride.
Plant one on me, baby.
Oh, I'll plant one on you. I'll rearrange your face.
So, that's it.
That's it.
See, I told you, piece of cake.
Speak for yourself. I don't know, Sam. I thought you made a lovely bride.
So did we.
What are you talking about?
Well, we didn't want a straight wedding, but we never intended it to be completely then.
Well, not that bit anyway.
Shut your eyes, Max. You're about to be witness to a mass murder. I thought the tea-towel suited him. All right, Valentine, you've had your fun. Now that's enough, okay?
I'm afraid that's not true, Sam.
What?
Well, you know, lawyers can perform marriage ceremonies, right? Well, I'm a lawyer. That was a legitimate ceremony.
Oh, no.
Thanks. See you later.
Hey, wait a minute. We haven't consummated the marriage yet.
What about the children?
I'm available for divorce.
So, Ty, when are you going to tell Steve?
Jojo.
Hey, tell him what?
Give us a beat, Jojo. We've got the wedding to end them all, so let yourself go and have a ball. You might think we're in a hurry, but it's not time to fret or worry.
Tony, what's going on?
A trend when it's not the way to move, when you're young and in the groove.
Will somebody translate, please?
What Tony's saying is you don't want no wife. A Harlem rap wedding is exactly what's right.
A rap wedding? You can't be serious.
I'm telling you now, I ain't talking down the beat of the street makes it come alive.
All right, I'll play your game. Tony, I want to tell you something for real. Just so you know exactly how I feel. I don't want no rap wedding. A full church service is where we're heading. Walking down the aisle, just you and me. United in holy matrimony.
I thought you wanted an off-the-wall wedding.
Come on, getting... Hold it! Hold it! Getting married is a lifetime commitment. I want to do it properly. You mean you don't want a traditional wedding?
Of course I do, but I thought you didn't.
I think what we have here is a bit of a communication breakdown.
Tony, whatever makes you happy makes me happy. Come on, guys, let's get serious. Look, not so long ago, a rap wedding would have been the go, but a lot's happened since then.
Oh, CJ, you don't have to.
Let me finish, Tone. Getting engaged is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Losing my sight, not so good. But it showed me that I can't take anything for granted, especially you.
I love you.
I love you too. And we are going to have the biggest, straightest wedding West Side's ever seen.
Hey, that's my husband.
Is there something you're not telling me here, CJ? Do this to me? You know, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Is that what you want to hear? I don't want to play anymore. I have had enough. Frank, let me go. Oh. I don't want to go back to my old life. I'm happy here. Can't you understand that? Look. Frank, I don't want you anymore. Please, just let me go. Frank.
Round the drink sink soon.
Your shout.
What for?
Tony and CJ have decided on their wedding ceremony.
Yeah, and it was because you helped.
Come on, I did? Right. Oh, what did you decide on, the Tanzanian cannibals or the Harlem Blood Brothers?
Neither. We're having a traditional wedding.
But I thought you said my book helped.
Oh, it did. It helped us decide what we didn't want.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Ernie.
Now that deserves a round of drinks if anything does.
Come on, Ernie.
Oh, all right.
So, what sort of deal can you do at a wedding reception?
Well, it's a pity you're not going like the Mizuna Nomads. I've got a special on fermented antelope blood this week.
That's disgusting.
Oh, just kidding. I'll give you the best deal in town.
Where are those drinks, Ernie?
Ernie, I'll have an orange juice. You get a chance.
Okay, Bob.
Hey! Put the guns down real gently. Now turn around and start running. I'll count 1 to 10. 1, 10.
Looks like you've had a few visitors since I've been gone, eh?
I think they've shot Nan.
Hey, look over there.
Where?
There.
Lily!
I've just saved you the trouble of having to learn a rap wedding ceremony.
Thanks a lot.
Have a word with you. Has it occurred to you that Elly might need you at this moment?
Why? What's wrong?
She wants to tell you a few things, but she doesn't know how.
Oh, come on, Martha. We've known each other long enough to tell each other everything.
Not quite everything.
Look, will you stop talking in riddles?
You've been neglecting her.
Yeah, I've been a bit busy. I've had a lot on my mind.
Meaning Jack?
Yes, he's my brother. I'm a bit worried about him. Thanks, Jojo.
Well, she's your fiancée, and she needs you now.
Okay, what's going on?
Elly is one of the most patient and understanding people I know, but she has her limits, and she's almost reached hers. If I were you, I'd talk to her now. Otherwise, you're going to lose her.
Thanks, Mum.
Hi.
Hi.
What are those?
I'm sorry.
Where'd the sudden interest in me come from?
Okay. What's wrong?
What makes you think anything's wrong?
Elly, I know I've been neglecting you lately.
I won't argue with that.
Well, I've just been a bit worried about Jack.
Let's get one thing straight. I don't resent you spending time with your brother.
But?
But I should be important to you too.
But he's family.
Oh, what am I?
Where's this come from all of a sudden?
There's nothing sudden about it. You've just been so absorbed in your own world you haven't noticed.
Notice what?
I've been a bit on edge lately. You haven't even picked up on it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're always sorry, Bob.
Elly? Look, I know you've been going through a hard time lately, but so have I.
It's not a competition to see who's had the roughest trot.
No, I'm not trying to justify why I've been neglecting you. Look, what I'm trying to say is that it wasn't intentional.
Bob, do you love me?
Of course I do, you know that.
It's been a long time since you told me.
I'm sorry, I thought I told you yesterday.
Say that! I need to know how you feel about us at the moment.
Well, I need to know what's on your mind. What, is it something to do with Claire? And what is it? Oh, I know. Uh-huh. So you don't love me?
Oh, stop it, Bob.
Then why are you acting like this?
Well, how am I acting? Like a woman?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, but you inferred it. I'm acting emotionally and irrationally, and you can't handle it.
All I want to know is what's going on.
Don't shout at me! Oh, even if I told you, you wouldn't understand.
Now you take care of yourself, Nan.
Oh, I think I've got that under control. How about you?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Hey, Jack. Look after her, will you, son?
Yeah, okay, I will. Come on, we better go.
Bye, Nan. Do you think it was Frank?
You mean his ghost? Doesn't matter who it was. I can take him out.
Why did you come back?
I like bushwalking.
I think you miss me. No matter how much you try to deny it, you care for me, Jack, don't you?
Maybe.
I ain't seen anything like it. Pathetic. I pay you to scare an old lady and a chick, and you get frightened. Where you from? Romperoo? Go on, get out of here before I forget me manners. Well, Frank, I tried to be the nice guy. And where did it get me? Nowhere, right? You warned me. You said if you're gonna kick someone in the head, make sure they don't get up afterwards. I should have topped them. Anyhow, I just didn't want to involve you personally, Frank. Not with you being not so well and all. I just wanted to dump you at the old lady's place so she and Melanie could find you. But I've had to make an executive decision. I think it's time you went home. Quite frankly, Frank, to be perfectly honest, you stink, mate.
Next on Sky One, can Richard overcome Lance's ploy to control the new globe in Falcon Crest?